Have you ever wondered why you work very hard yet you don't get ahead financially?
So if you believe that, money's hard to make, as a simple example, you're not going to have ideas or thoughts around money that would be lending to making it easily.
I wake up every morning.
Entspresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Rise and shine, it's Entspresso time. Even though it's hurting, he's not supposed to talk too much because he has to record his audiobooks tomorrow. So I'm stepping up and record for you guys this week. Let's start your day off right together. Grab your tea and sip on today's message from Dan Lok. If you want to have more confidence, check out our 254s. They are free. The link to join is in the description below.
Problem with young people, you're not good at anything. Oh, I'm so good. No, tell me the truth. You're not good at anything. After you practice martial art, you develop this natural self-confidence. Not cockiness, but you develop this natural self-confidence. Have you ever wondered why you work very hard yet you don't get ahead financially? I remember when I was 18, 19 years old that I was hustling and trying to do side jobs and try to make a living, try to support my mom, but I could never get ahead financially. I was desperate for money. I wanted to make more money to be able to provide for my family, but I could never get ahead. And I realized that there is something in my belief system back then that was holding me back. So you need to stop thinking like this if you ever want to get ahead financially, if you ever want to be successful, if you want to be rich. You see, money is a very interesting thing. Money doesn't go to the people who are desperate for it. That it's not enough to say, I want to make more money, that, oh, I want to increase my income, that I want to pay off that debt. That's not enough, right? If you want to make more money, money earned is a byproduct of value creation. So at the time I wanted to make more money, but I couldn't make more money because I wasn't upgrading my skill sets. If you want to make $1 million, solve $1 million problem, right? If you want to make $100 million, solve $100 million problems, right? So don't chase money, chase problems. What are some of the problems that in the marketplace that you could solve, maybe only you could solve, that you could bring to the marketplace?
Now I have a very special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. What belief do you have that need to change? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are still here, I want to celebrate you. Give me a hashtag believe in the comments below.
And I think there's a lot of roads to the mountaintop. I have the perspective that I have because that was my journey. And I had to start figuring out how to walk in the darkness, because that's kind of what it's like at
What
the
darkness?
beginning.
What do you mean?
Like, meaning when you're caught in this psycho-cybernetic loop.
Can you define psycho-cybernetics?
Yeah, so it's this idea that what you believe will dictate your thoughts on a moment-by-moment basis. So if you believe that money's hard to make, as a simple example, you're not going to have ideas or thoughts around money that would be lending to making it easily, right? And so what you believe dictates what you think. You can't get like an apple from an orange tree. And what you think you then experience is an emotion, right? And then that emotion then dictates what actions you do or do not take. And they're always aligned, right? Your beliefs dictate your thoughts, dictate your emotions, dictate your actions, which produce your results. And your results, when you look at them, then just reinforce the original belief. And so we're caught in that construct, right? But the linchpin is the belief system. So the question is, how do I actually change what I believe? If my beliefs really do dictate my destiny, right? Which is, I'm not the only person suggesting that. The question becomes, how do I change my beliefs? And in that is an inherent challenge, because by definition, beliefs are that which are true, right, for us. And so then the question is, how do we break out of this? My way of breaking out of it was at one point to understand, and I'll start to kind of walk you through the structure of it, to understand that there were only two states of emotional beingness that I could be in at any given point in time. I would either be in a powerful state of being, states like joy, curiosity, excitement, calm, peace, passion, or I would be in a primal state of being, boredom, anger, frustration, some form of fear. I'm always in one of those two states, and I'm never in two states at one time. Those map beautifully to the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, right? So in any moment, we're either in fight or flight or we're in rest and relaxation. Through my journey, what I realized was the only cause of that switch to be flipped was my own thinking. The meaning that I was giving the experience. The experience itself wasn't dictating whether I was in a primal state or a powerful state, whether I was in sympathetic fight or flight or parasympathetic rest and restoration or relaxation. It was the meaning I was giving the experience. And so that meant that all of my personal suffering was within my own control. I needed to start controlling the meaning I was giving the experiences of life.
And if you want to know how to change your thinking like Dan Lok, check the video next to me. I think you're gonna enjoy. Continue to believe. I'll see you there.
We're no longer in a job economy, we're in a skill economy.